you land the helicopter on top of the rock?
1976.
So you landed a helicopter on
Not
top
once,
of the rock,
but all day, every day for 3 days.
and you were out there to prove that it was a safe spot to land?
Yes, it was going to be a venture where those people that didn't want to climb the bloody stupid thing could have the alternative to hop in a helicopter. That's practical thinking.
Right.
Thank you. And didn't molest or make any noise to the people who were climbing the rock. But I'd already built half the chain up the rock in 1964. So for reasons that are too long to talk about tonight, it got knocked back. It certainly wasn't Aboriginal, it was other people. And I said to our Chief Minister in those days, Paul Everingham, what the fucking hell's going on? He said, Whitey. Well, you didn't know I was Whitey, did you? They said, Whitey. He said, they're going to take it off us. In his Queensland accent, he said, they're going to take it off us, mate. I said, well, what happens then? He said, National Parks are going to take it. And I said, National Parks of Canberra? Yeah. I said, well, that's an old tennis friend. Well, I play a lot of tennis. Derek Ovington, Professor Derek Ovington. So I flew to Derek, flew down to Canberra, seen Derek Ovington. Said, what are you doing in my office? I said, well, no, it's so bloody cold. All right, so we had a talk. He said, all right, you can't put the helicopter on the service for the reasons you know why. I said, righto. He said, but for Christ's sake, can you finish the bloody chain? It's ridiculous the way it was. Because it was intermittent for psychological reasons by people that probably had never climbed the rock. And so I said to Derek, I'll do it tomorrow on one condition, that it's done by me and my children, who are now 40 years of age, who were then 20 years of age. Not married either, these two boys. So I carted them down there and they said, oh, shit, Dad, we going up there? Tomorrow. And they put the chain up the rock. So it's a white family enterprise. Nobody knows about it. Little gatherings like this that don't get bred more than another 200 people anyway. And I'm not secretive about it all. I'm very open about it all. I just don't need public scrutiny. I don't want journalists saying, why didn't you build it, mate, and why didn't the Blackwell do this and that? And I just say, I would be non-committal. I don't want to be in that. And they were never commuted. They were never consulted for the second they changed. We put it in there.
Thanks for that.
And of course, 11 million people have been through this lovely place called Curtin Springs, and 11,000,001 have been told Peter Severin built it. Of course, he claims fame to be. It was me.
Who's Peter Severin?
Joe.
Curtin Springs.
That was Joe. He's gone to bed, bastard. He hasn't come back. Yeah, that's Peter Severin. Didn't you know him?
No.
That was him there.
No, we introduced to Joe and Fred.
Oh, standard procedure with tourists.
That's really Alan.
You're Alan?
White.
Alan White? And he is Peter Severin.
Yeah, he's Peter Severin.
I thought you looked a little bit too minty to be really Joe and Fred. I did actually look at you guys and I thought, oh, they're having us on, but then we'll have each other on too while we're out.
Yes,
too.
of course.
And just for fun.
Why not?
Because you work in amongst a lot of people, especially
It makes a bit of
travellers.
spice.
It does, yeah. You run a few longer stories. Some people will
Those that are
say-
gullible will for them.
Oh, so you teach us.
Oh, we weren't trying to be gullible, did we?
No.
We
Oh,
realised
no.
we were with educated chalkies.
But some days when it's like, oh, your teacher's on the lands. Now, recently where was it? In Alice Springs. And a bloke came up to me and said, oh, what do you do? And I said, this was at Bojangles. I said, oh, we work on the lands of our teachers. Well, so you teach the effing blokes, do you? Oh, those effing
that's terrible.
sods wouldn't know effing nothing.
Oh.
And he was on a terrible, terrible tangent, but this was one where I went, I don't know how I'm going to stop the conversation, but I wish I'd never told him. He said, oh, these so-and-so, effing so, they wouldn't know effing.
There's one
shit,
too many of
wouldn't
those
they?
around
And
too, by the
off-
way.
Total redneck from hell that was just one on a mission. He was pretty well classed. And
That's no excuse.
it wasn't an excuse,
No.
but I realised that I had to say something, so I turned around and said, guess what? I'm not actually teaching, I was having you on. And he was that cut that he was actually able to believe me and then got off the case. It was the only way to
Good
get him
one.
off the back was to say, I'm actually having you on. Would I be a teacher? No.
Well done. That's a smart
Yeah, I had to
answer.
actually stop him seriously because he was actually going to go on a very, very bent and twisted and sad tangent because he was ignorant.
That's crazy.
He was ignorant and he was angry and he was going to be awfully racist and he was just going to do such a lot of bad stuff to the whole evening, really. But I did. I said, no. Why would I say that? I've had you. And I made a joke, but I was actually kidding. Simply to get away.
I live in Darwin, actually.
Do you? I used to work in Bachelor.
You do? With Bachelor College?
No, in 1988 I used to work in Bachelor.
All right.
I worked at the school. But that's an interesting story. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
a
there's a
of
lot more to it.
people-
I could talk to you for about 8 hours. It never stopped because
Well-
it was,
It's all right.
it was politically, it was judicially, it was under the microscope of the coroner inquests on people, and nothing was done. The public servants sat on their arts and did nothing. And I was promoting my money generating ideas to generate some money.
Well, unless the story's told, nobody's aware because if you didn't know and you just looked generally at the situation now in 2002.
Have you ever climbed a rock?
No, I haven't because.
But you will.
Not so sure because I live with people that have stories that say that the place is sacred and that they do
Right.
respect
Okay.
it. And there is a little bit of me that says I'm not so intent on traipsing across this rock just to say I've climbed it. But anyway,
A little bit of you needs a bit of a being in the literature scholarship. Give you some writing. Something you can take home.
does anyone else want to do some talking apart from me?
What do you You will climb the rock eventually. And when you get right at the top, there's a very high ridge. This is called Shangri-La for resting place. The high ridge has got some more chain and posts on it. But these posts here have, my sons were smokers, and they smoked beds in their heads with cigarettes, and they actually cut their names out of the gold foil and planted it in the tops of the post. This one's name is Ray. He's my youngest. This one's Azia. This is bloody dogs. This is my eldest son, who was in the shit because they didn't tell him what they were doing, so he got down the bottom of the list instead of on the top. And then the top of the post was just their names, Al died. Also, when you climb the rock, there's a post, and alongside it there's a hole. And there's about 5 of those. So it's basically there's a hole. What really happened is it was very hot during the day, and we decided to drill the bloody holes at night. These are called moon holes. Of course, the intention was to, wherever we could, is to put the post straight in a line so that there were no corners in it. But there had to be some, but they were only very slight. And of course, as we were drilling these things at night, a cloud came across the moon. So the next day we went back up and drilled a hole, straightened it right up. And you'll see about 5 of them up there. And people say, what did you drill a hole for? We just called them moon holes. And that's what really happened. We drilled them at night. People say, what were you doing there at night? Too fucking hot during the day.
It's so practical, really. isn't
When
it?
you go up there now, they're full of cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you write the story down, or will have, or have done. Have you written the story down? Would you like to?
I'm going to save one of those holes for my ashes.
Have you
That'll
told
make them
somebody?
blink their eyes, won't
Have
it?
you told somebody?
My youngest son.
Tell him. Make
Yes,
sure
he's
that
going to do it for you,
happens.
Dad.
Yeah. Is that where you'd like to be buried?
Oh, I don't think I'll give us stuff. When it's all over and done with, doesn't matter really. But yes, I suppose it'd be nice for a generation to everybody saying, know where grandfather is, great grandfather. He's on the rock.
The bloke that put the chain in. Yeah, there he
The
is.
chain is not that significant. It's not a great engineering bloody
It's
thing.
probably not, but to a lot of international people who've come to Australia,
Oh,
they've actually got a lot of pleasure out of actually doing that trip up the rock. And
I would
that.
say 75%. Ren Kelly issues the Japanese white gloves so they don't get blisters on their hands. Sure he does. Mm. It's I'm very proud of the whole shit and all that sort of crap, but it's just nice.
Yeah, it is a good story.
Mm.
And as we've all
Yeah.
said tonight, we've all got good
Managed
stories.
to wrap your gums around that little bit of meat yet?
Got some
Oh,
good
yeah,
stories. Everyone
that's
has a
good.
good story.
Just the sausage and
These
that, yeah, but-
friends of mine have got some fantastic stories.
But
even
they've
right now.
not ventured into anything about telling them.